Hey everyone, Corey here, and today I've got a team deathmatch on the map Slums on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and as you can see, I am recording with theater mode, and I probably should stop doing that, but these are some of the games that I had that were pre-recorded with theater mode, so I figured I would keep them. Class I'm using is MSMC, it's a submachine gun. I have the reflex sight and the laser sight on it. The reflex sight is kind of like a red dot, and the laser sight lets me hip fire, and it's really awesome and makes my crosshairs even smaller when I'm hip firing. So it makes it really easy to hip fire people like really far away as well as close up. And it's improved hip fire. It's kind of like steady aim from previous Call of Duties. My wild card is Perk 3 Greed, which lets me take a second Perk 3. My perk 1 is Hardline, which lets me earn my Scorestreaks faster. My second perk is Fast Hands, which lets me swap my my weapons faster and throw grenades and stuff faster. And my third perks are Dexterity, which lets me aim faster after sprinting, and mantle objects, like climb stuff faster, which is very handy. It's you'll if you use it, you'll realize how much you love it and don't want to deal without it, because there's a lot of stuff you climb in this game, and it just helps you climb a lot faster, especially on some of the maps. There's a lot of more stuff to climb that you will find yourself climbing, and it's just really nice and helps. And then my other one is Tactical Mask, which reduces the effects of like stun grenades, shock grenades, concussion grenades. Well, concussion grenades, not stun grenades. Concussion grenades, shock grenades. All those types of grenade stuff, which is really good. You can run right through shock charges and it blows up on you and it doesn't shock you or anything, and I really like that because I usually run into them a lot. Now my score streaks are the UAV. It's 350 points. It shows the enemies on the mini-map. Everyone uses this. It's OP if you have a UAV up in the sky, which you probably will because everyone does. It lets you know where all the enemies are. It just helps you win gunfights by knowing where the enemy is. People can use Ghost to not show up on it, but Ghost isn't that great. It only works when they're moving, which I do a tip video so you can use, make Ghost work better, but for the most part it's still not that great. If at any point in time they stop, they will show up on the radar. And also it's just, it lets you know everything. And there is one class that has Ghost, which is the default class, but no one really uses it unless they're level like 1 or whatever. And also Ghost isn't unlocked to 55. So right now UAVs are powerful, all powerful, and everyone uses them, and not that many people shoot them down, and you can just see the enemy on the map forever. So my advice to you is take air support and shoot it down, but you're going to waste a lot of your time shooting it down. I have, and it's kind of annoying, but that way that UAV is going to own you, so you need to get rid of it. My second score streak is the Hunter Killer. I love this guy. He's 525 points. It's an infantry deployed drone that seeks out an enemy target or vehicle. It's awesome. You throw it up in the air, it finds an enemy. It's like a predator missile that you don't have to control. It usually always gets you a kill unless you're in an area where there's a lot of buildings or something, but it usually always gets a kill. And it can also take out the UAV. So if the enemy has a UAV up, save the Hunter Killer until then. If you only have one, but remember you have to use it before you get another one, or it's just going to replace it. So me, I just like throwing it up. It stays up in the sky. It's like, should I wait? It's pretty cool. It has like its own mind, and it'll stay up in the air for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like kill, and you're like, yes, Hunter Killer, got him. And then my last one is the care package. It is I forgot to write it down. I believe it's 750 points. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down, and I apologize. I could check. Hang on. Let me check for you guys, because I want you to have the knowledge. I probably should have wrote it down. And you're always like, maybe some of you already know. You're like, no, GameVids, I know, it's this much. Almost got it, guys. 1 more second. 2 more seconds. It is 550, and it airdrops a random, oh wow, 550, that's cool. Again, UAVs are really good because they give you assists and they can help you get your Hunter Killer. I did get my care package. I got the what is this, RCXD. I don't like it. It's pretty cool. It is very new and improved, and it's pretty awesome, but I just got stunned, and then I'm gonna blow up, so that kind of sucks. Anyhow, guys, a few things I want to talk about in this game is connection in this game is everything. So if you're thinking about this game and you're the type of person that has lagged in previous Call of Duties, I would advise you not to get this game, because connection is very connection-y base. There is no lag compensation, so if you're on a 2-bar, you're going to be on a 2-bar against a person on a 4-bar, and he's going to win. It doesn't drop him down to a 2-bar like it has in Modern Warfare 3. He's going to dominate you, and you're not going to have fun. Also, don't play with people in other parts of the world, because you're going to get a 3-bar if you're on their host. They're going to get a 3-bar or less if they're on your host, and it's just really annoying. And here, as you can see, this right there, that's connection based. He had a better 4-bar than I did, and I really wish Call of Duty would stop using 4 bars and bars as connection. On the PC, they usually use ping. It literally says what number, like what your ping is, whether your ping's 10, whether your ping's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But in Call of Duty, it's all together. So it's like there's only 4 bars, obviously 4 bars. So, you know, 1 bar is probably 100 ping or less, you know, and I don't know the actual things, but there's probably there's a big difference in there. And there's also a big difference between 10 different ping. You know, if someone's on 100 and someone's on a 90, the 100 is going to be, you know, have a better connection than the 90 by a lot, even though it's just a few numbers. And so that in this game, no 4-bar is the same, I guess. Just because you have a 4-bar, you still might be lagging compared to the 4-bar person that you're fighting or going up against, I guess, shooting at, and he's going to own you. But as you can see, submachine guns are very dominant in this game, especially if you use lightweight and dexterity, which lets you aim, shoot faster after sprinting. And the fact that I have the laser sight on, I don't even need to aim. I can just hip fire, and I usually get the kill, unless, like I said, someone has a better connection than me and they are doing the same thing. Here I get owned and I switch to my secondary, which I don't have one. If you don't choose a secondary, you do have a combat knife. I usually choose air support, but you know, it's the whole pick 10 system, and when you're using a wild card, you know you have to sacrifice something. So I usually sacrifice my secondary to have a second perk of some sorts. Usually gets me killed because I run out of ammo. I would advise, if you don't have a secondary, run either scavenger or dual mag, because if you switch to that secondary, it's like the worst feeling in the world when you realize you don't have one and a combat knife pops out and you're like, shit. Or if you have air support as your secondary and someone comes at you and you're like, oh shit, secondary, switch, oh shit, because I use air support that you can't shoot at anyone. So yeah, anyhow, the gameplay is coming to an end. I get a nice double kill there, kind of, and then I go around the corner and get the ending kills. Yeah, like a boss. Again, submachine guns are amazing, especially with the laser sight. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I went 30 and 10. Bye-bye.